Hello friends, welcome to the video. My name is Ramohan. Today I will discuss the solutions of the quantitative aptitude section of the previous paper of SSC CGL Tier 2 examination held on 21st September 2014. I hope this will help you to understand the pattern of the examination and also help you to secure good marks. Okay, let us start our session. Question number 1. The compound interest on a certain sum of money for 2 years at 5% is rupees 328. Then the sum is. This is a simple question of compound interest. Let us see the solution. There is a formula to find out compound interest. The formula is P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of N minus P, where P is equal to principal amount and R is equal to rate of interest and N is equal to number of years. Let us substitute the given values in this formula. Therefore, 328 is equal to P into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square minus P. That is 328 is equal to P into 105 by 100 whole square minus P. After simplification, we will get P is equal to rupees 3200. So our answer is rupees 3200. Next question. The height of a cone is 30 centimeters. A small cone is cut off at the top by a plane parallel to the base. If its volume be 1/27th of the volume of the given cone, at what height above the base is the section made? Okay, let us see the solution. Let H and R be the height and radius of the bigger cone, and H and R be the height and radius of smaller cone. Let us assume. So from the triangles AOB and AMN, angle A is common in both the triangles. Angle A is common and MN is parallel to OB. Therefore, triangle AOB and AMN are similar triangles. So, AO by AM is equal to BO by MN. We know the value of AO, which is 30 centimeters. 30 by H is equal to R by R. Let us take it as a equation number 1. Now it is also given that the volume of the smaller cone is 1/27th of the bigger cone. Therefore, 1/3 pi r square H, this is the volume of the bigger cone. 1/3 pi r square H is equal to 27 into 1/3 pi r square H. This is the volume of smaller cone. This is volume of bigger cone is 27 times of smaller cone. Therefore, 1/3 pi r square H is equal to 27 into 1/3 pi r square H. Therefore, these two gets cancelled. 1 by 3 pi gets cancelled. R square by R square is equal to 27 by H. We know the value of R by R, which is 30 by H. Let us substitute that value here. So 30 by H whole square is equal to 27H by H. Therefore, 27H cube is equal to 900H. And the value of H, capital H is 30 centimeters. It is given in the problem. Therefore, 27H cube is equal to 900H. That means 900 into 30, which is equal to 27,000. H cube is equal to 1000 and H is equal to 10 centimeters. Therefore, the height at which the section made is equal to height of bigger cone minus height of smaller cone. That is H minus H, which is equal to 30 minus 10, which is equal to 20 centimeters. Now question number 3. ABCD is a trapezium with AD and BC parallel sides. E is a point on BC. Find the ratio of the areas of ABCD to that of AED. It is given in the problem that E is a point on BC. Therefore, EF is perpendicular to AD. EF is perpendicular to AD. Then EF becomes the height of both the trapezium and the triangle. Now, area of the trapezium is equal to half into sum of the parallel sides into height. That is half into AD plus BC into EF. And area of triangle is half into base into height. Half into base is AD and height is EF. Now let us see the ratio. Required ratio is equal to half into AD plus BC into EF by half into AD into EF, which is equal to AD plus BC by AD. Therefore, our answer is AD plus BC by ED, which is the fourth option. Next question. If the surface area of a sphere is 346.5 square centimeters, then find the radius of the sphere. We know the formula to find out the surface area of a sphere. It is given by the formula 4 pi r square. Therefore, 4 pi r square is equal to 346.5. That is 4 into 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 346.5, and r square is equal to 27.5625. Therefore, r is equal to 5.25. It's a very simple question and direct question. Next question. An interior angle of a regular polygon is 5 times its exterior angle. Then the number of sides of the polygon is. We know the formulas to find out the interior angle and exterior angle of a polygon. If we assume the number of sides of the regular polygon as n, then each exterior angle is given by 360 by n, and each interior angle is given by 2n minus 4 by n into 90. It is given that an interior angle is 5 times its exterior angle. Therefore, 2n minus 4 into 90 by n is equal to 5 into 360 by n. Therefore, 2n minus 4 is equal to 5 into 360 by 90, and 2n minus 4 is equal to 20, and n is equal to 12. So, our answer is option number 3. Next question. The height of the right pyramid, whose area of the base is 30 square meters and volume is 500 cubic meters, is. This is very simple question. All we need to do is substitute the values given in the problem in the formula. We know the formula to find out the volume of the pyramid, which is 1 by 3 into area of the base into height. And in the problem, area of the base is given and volume of the pyramid is given. So all we need to do is substitute those values in this formula. Therefore, 500 is equal to 1 by 3 into 30 into height, and height is equal to 500 into 3 by 30, which is equal to 50 meters. Next question. The base of a prism is a right angle triangle with two sides 5 centimeters and 12 centimeters. The height of the prism is 10 centimeters. Find out the surface area of the prism. It is given in the problem that the base of the prism is a right angle triangle, and also given two sides of the triangle. So we have to find out the third side. This is the third side we can find out by the Pythagoras theorem. third side of the base is equal to, which is nothing but hypotenuse, is equal to square root of 5 square plus 12 square, which is equal to 13. Lateral surface of the prism is given by the formula height into a plus b plus c, that is sum of the sides of the base, h into a plus b plus c, which is equal to 10 into 5 plus 12 plus 13, that is equal to 300 square centimeters. This is lateral surface of the prism. And area of the base we know is half into base into height, which is equal to half into 5 into 12, that is equal to 30 square centimeters. And area of the top is equal to area of the base. Area of the top of the prism is nothing but area of the base. Therefore, area of the top is the same as area of the base, which is 30 square centimeters. Now, the total surface area is equal to lateral surface area of the prism plus area of the base plus area of the top, which is equal to 300 plus 30 plus 30, which is equal to 360 square centimeters. Next question. In an equilateral triangle of side 24 centimeters, a circle is inscribed touching its sides. Find the area of the remaining portion of the triangle. Here, this is a triangle and this is a circle inscribed in the triangle. And the side of the triangle is given as 24 centimeters. Side of the triangle is given as 24 centimeters. And we know the formula to find out the radius, which is known as inradius of the circle, is a by 2 root 3. Inradius is equal to a by 2 root 3. A is the side of the triangle. So 24 by 2 root 3, which is equal to 4 root 3 centimeters. Now the area of the triangle is given by the formula root 3 by 4 into side square. We all know that one. So let us substitute the value of the side here. Therefore, area of the triangle is equal to root 3 by 4 into 24 into 24, which is equal to 249.41 square centimeters. Now let us find out the area of the circle. We know the formula to find out the area of the circle, which is pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7 into r is 4 root 3. In radius is nothing but radius of the circle. 22 by 7 into 4 root 3 into 4 root 3, which is equal to 50.86 square centimeters. And what is asked in the question is the area of the remaining portion of the triangle. This portion, remaining portion. That means area of the remaining portion is equal to area of the triangle minus area of the circle. That is 249.41 minus 50.86, which is equal to 98.55 square centimeters. Question number 9. The base of a right prism is an equilateral triangle with the lateral surface area and volume are 120 square centimeters and 40 root 3 cubic centimeters respectively. Then find the side of the base of the prism. Here in the question, the lateral surface area and volume both are given, and we are asked to find out the base of the prism. We know the formula to find out the lateral surface area of the prism, which is equal to sum of the sides into height, h into a plus b plus c. A, B, C are the sides of the triangle. Here the triangle is equilateral triangle. This is also given in the problem. The base of the right prism is equilateral triangle. So all the sides are equal. A, B, C are equal. Therefore, the lateral surface area is equal to 3A into H. 3AH is given as 120 centimeters, square centimeters, and AH is equal to 40 square centimeters. Let us take it as equation number 1. And what other information is given is the volume of the prism is also given as 40 root 3 cubic centimeters. We know the formula to find out the volume of the prism, which is area of the base into height. What is the area of the base? Root 3 by 4 into side square is the area of the base. Therefore, 40 root 3 is equal to root 3 by 4 into side square into height. So, side square into height is equal to 160 cubic centimeters. This is equation number 2. Now, if you divide this equation with this equation, we will get the side of the base. Okay, let us divide 2 with 1. Therefore, side is equal to 160 by 40, which is equal to 40 centimeters. Next question. Perimeter of a rhombus is 2p units and sum of the lengths of the diagonals is m units. Then area of the rhombus is. Here in the question, perimeter is given as 2p units. We know the perimeter of rhombus as sum of the 4 sides. Sum of the 4 sides is equal to 2p units. Therefore, each side or AB is equal to 2p by 4, which is p by 2. Now let us assume that OA is equal to OC is equal to x units and OB is equal to OD is equal to y units. Therefore, AC is equal to 2x and BD is equal to 2y. In triangle OAB, AB square is equal to OA square plus OB square according to Pythagoras theorem. AB square is nothing but p by 2 whole square or p square by 4 is equal to, this is x and this is y. P square by 4 is equal to x square plus y square and p square is equal to 4x square plus 4y square. Now what other information is given is sum of the diagonals is m units. Sum of the diagonals is m units. That is 2x plus 2y is equal to m. On squaring both sides, we get 4x square plus 4y square plus 8xy is equal to m square. Now on substituting the value of p square in this equation, p square is equal to 4x square plus 4y square. That we have already derived. Now let us substitute that value in this equation. Therefore, p square plus 4x square plus 4y square is p square. P square plus 8xy is equal to m square and 8xy is equal to m square minus p square. Therefore, 4xy is equal to 1 by 2 into m square minus p square. We know the area of rhombus is equal to AC into BD by 2. That is the formula. AC is equal to 2x and BD is equal to 2y. Therefore, area of the rhombus is equal to 2x into 2y by 2, 4xy by 2. 4xy we know that is equal to 1 by 2 into m square minus p square. Therefore, area is equal to 1 by 4 into m square minus p square square units. Okay friends, let us continue with the remaining questions in the next part of my video. Thank you for watching the video. Feel free to write to us for any further queries at prmrao@gmail.com. Thank you.